Hello, Wolfpack. We're back. I'm sorry if you can't hear me because of the storm, but we're going to conclude the series Life is Strange with the final episode. So let's not waste any time and begin.
Previously on Life is Strange.
So excited.
What did you find? Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it. We can't trust anybody. Except each other. You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
It's now the fourth time they've shown Chloe getting shot in the bathroom.
All those binders are filled with other victims. What are you doing here, Mac? Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where? The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now.
Yes, if you didn't know, Rachel died.
Rachel, why? I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger. Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done. Oh God, Max, look. She's still there. Oh, no. Chloe. How? What the fuck?
It was a trap. And Mr. Jefferson was the killer all along. Life Strange, based on the choices you make. Let's see if our choices did have an impact on this series in the end. This is it, people, the finale. Yeah, we're in the dark room. We saw it last episode. It's kind of not much surprise. We know the dark room is the bad place where bad things happened. You don't have to slow pan all over it. We saw it last episode, Square Enix. Yes, in case you didn't hate Mr. Jefferson enough for being a serial killer, he also stole school Photoshop equipment for his evil serial killer deeds. That should be Max in the chair. Yep, Max is now the next victim of the dark room. Because apparently she didn't see her file when we went through his stuff. But Max is kind of regretting not telling the police about this place. You know, they could have come in and, like, made a trap for the killer. No, gotta have that suspense of disbelief. I may be saying that wrong, but I don't care. Game's starting soon, hopefully. Alright, Max is waking up.
Chloe. What? Where? The dark room.
There's Victoria. So she was captured.
Is anybody out there? Please help! Finally, I'm free. Almost. everything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
Not that I'm complaining, but why wasn't Kate killed again? They, like, took her here, but then they didn't finish her off. It's like they're gonna kill everyone else.
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson. I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Great. Oh, Max.
Alright, we did it. Let's see, a few minutes ago.
This angle highlights your purity. See, the slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still! Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word.
And why do you use
But
it?
I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who is always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move. Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone, and you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend. Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups.
We get
Max,
it.
please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down. Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life. Remember my #1 rule. always take the shot.
What's with the black in the background? So there's Mr. Jefferson collecting his photos, and it's being changed to Mr. Jefferson cleaning his files. What a drastic change.
I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Yes, we get it. He's a creeper.
I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
Alright, we're trying another photo, people.
Please work.
Alright, we got it. Getting much better at this. Let's see where it takes us now. Yeah, what's with that black in the background? Is time falling apart finally?
Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait. Fuck you. You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Max, I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models, my subjects.
Yes, you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Yeah, why Rachel?
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything.
Of course not.
But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did you know she also had a connection with Frank?
Let's be honest. She was doing the classic bad boy thing. She was over Frank before it began. He just didn't know. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears, Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor. You're evil. Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes, we are. I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here by your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
We get it. You're a cartoon villain now. There.
Sorry. I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Personified.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures, especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Alright, people, we gotta focus on this photo. Yeah, that is a really bad selfie. Alright, we got it.
You feel like totally occupied by sad mothers and children.
How many more of these
I could
photo focus do we need?
And capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic treasure.
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
Portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around.
First episode.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
Oh, well, That was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them. Hey guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Hero.
To change time.
To San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
Melissa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room. Did you know someday your pictures would actually alter time and space? I hope I still love photography when this is done. Don't confuse the art with the artist. Bastard. All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole. I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet.
Sorry, pause if you care to read. Alright, we got David's number.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
By the way, this may be a late time, but I'm not Wolf. I'm his brother, Catastrophe, the second worker on the channel.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole.
Just telling in case you cared.
So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard? It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe.
Let's help
Hi, Kate. Oh, hey, Max. Kate, listen to me. I am. Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that. Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say. That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Oh, that's sweet.
You always know the right thing to do.
Don't worry, I am still doing the collectible photos, because we can photo Kate after this. Alright, first photo down. Just note that this level does have some of the harder to collect photos. Oh, we can only look at that.
Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk. Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now? Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't. And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it. Listen, I didn't... You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now, do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking. That's okay, too.
An odd thing to say.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell, the first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
So yeah, we prevented the game from happening. Instead, we get Chloe kicking Nathan down still. Hard time on the train tracks has hard time on the train tracks. The officer eating into nothing has him finding the dark room. Mr. Jefferson making Kate commit suicide is Mr. Jefferson going to prison, and Nathan. We don't have to talk Kate down from suicide, and instead, they find Rachel's body buried. Ooh, harsh on Chloe. So Chloe's crying moment is replaced with Max winning the contest. Oh, our photo was a selfie, looking at selfies. Chloe doesn't die, and instead, Max and Chloe get to hang out together and live happily ever after. All the darkroom stuff with Mr. Jefferson is Max riding a taxi. No school bus, I guess.
Whoa!
We're on a plane. Now we're in the show Lost.
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane. I
Hey,
hope I did everything right this time.
The independent local teacher arrested.
David.
Alright, so Max is now going to the art museum. Yes, they actually hung her selfie in France, people, in the Louvre.
Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer.
No, it was only like the first half hour of gameplay. I'm sure it's not over.
We're almost in San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco.
I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
Alright, well, that's a lot less stupid than hanging in the Louvre.
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I
Still.
used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
What, you're not innocent now?
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Pause if you care to read the paper. Can't even continue the next page.
I have to admit, I love being called an artist. It's so weird to be in between realities.
Pacific West Airlines.
Everything is out of focus and in the distance. FCC rules.
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
Isn't this fun, people? A video game where you ride an airplane. Gets more and more exciting, doesn't it?
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guy you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there.
Yes, people, her selfie was hung in a San Francisco museum. A lot less stupid than what I thought, but...
Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Oh, thank goodness, we don't have to sit through all the airplane terminal stuff, too. Yep, Principal Wells is taking us out on a field trip. I don't know, even still, this might raise a few red flags that a student and one teacher are going alone together in a faraway place. I just feel like maybe it should have had some family. I mean, how cool would it have been if Max's parents did chaperone her here? I just don't buy that people will be okay with a teacher taking a single student out alone on a vacation with them. Well, as long as they're not sharing rooms. So, we're at the art museum, people. Let's go look at our selfie of us looking at us selfies. Wrap that around your head. Also, the second photo is here in the museum.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skims on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm going to eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Well, I guess...
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
Yes, people, I guess everything's all cool now. On the plus side, they do seem to be trying to redeem the principle.
You did it. Somehow. I went from the dark room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities in 1 week. Life is weird.
Here's the next photo, people. This is the second photo on our list. Yeah, it does seem like they're trying to redeem the principal's character a lot. He's much nicer, more useful, and actually gives life advice.
I would love to have this on a shelf. Someday.
Really? The picture of Slenderman doing ballet is something you want? I'm no artist, but sure, these look kind of cool.
That one is kind of silly.
Oh yeah, thanks for contradicting me there, Max. Alright, I guess let's go see our portrait that's hanging in this San Francisco museum. Nah.
I do not understand art.
Oh, look, a picture of a Marine. Picture of a Marine actually made it in the San Francisco museum. Nothing against the U.S. Marine Corps, I respect those guys. But, really?
Damn, I bet that film cost a fortune.
a picture, a portrait guy
This makes me
here.
feel so bad.
God, I love art.
How do these galleries afford to rent here?
Now, where's our photo? There's the newspaper.
Young and grunge. He'll think about those days for the rest of his life in prison. Good.
Yeah, where's Max's portrait?
I always get so inspired whenever I come here.
Look, there's Mordecai.
Hi, excuse me, you're Max Caulfield, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry to bother you, but my name is Danny Lee, and I'm with the Berkeley People's Herald. I edit their art section, and I totally dig your work. Now, I know the whole ironic selfie thing is kind of played out, but there's something timeless about your images, so I'd love to set up an appointment or interview with you when you get a chance. Here's my card. So great talking with you, Max.
You too, Danny.
There's our portrait. It's the one with the most crowd. Let's look at our selfie of us looking at other selfies. So meta.
Hi, and there she is to save the day. Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
Oh, and it doubled the photo size too. Really stretching our imaginations here. The seizure tornado is still gonna happen. Yeah.
Chloe! Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your
I'm
nose.
okay. Jet lag. High
Jet lag.
altitude.
You should watch Phaelus reviews. He has a lot to say about jet lag.
Oh, you have to bring her off, idiot.
Yes, people, seizure tornado's still coming, and we have to make sure our town's okay.
Your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming. What? Oh, no. Chloe, where are you? I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach. Chloe, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Boy, there's a real lack of dialogue options in this section.
Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed. There has to be a way to stop this. For good.
I heard Mark Jefferson was supposed to be here tonight.
Tell me more.
That was so shocking. I have one of his monographs, too.
Hold on to it. His work is going to be worth serious cash.
Sounds like Jefferson's voice actor.
No fucking way. Chloe can't die again. I have to save her.
We gotta focus on our selfies again, people. Yeah, a lot of these focusing on photos.
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions about your work.
Sorry, but
That's supposed to be a jump scare. Because all it did was make me upset that I'm losing focus because a guy talked to me.
Oh, you're Max Caulfield, right? Tell me what kind of instant camera you use.
yeah, can we talk later? Thanks. I literally do not have the time to deal with everybody.
Okay,
Ah,
totally am into your photography.
Not right now.
dang it, how many people are gonna interrupt
Max.
us?
Chloe needs you now.
Come on, focus.
Oh my gosh.
Ah,
Can I pick
go
your brain for an hour?
away.
Thanks, but I'm busy.
Go away, people. I'm trying to
Zen,
cut.
Max, Zen. There's nobody here but you. Nobody.
Dang it, I keep getting close. Sorry, people, I'm trying. Alright, we finally got it. Please don't have someone interrupt us. Yes, we got it. With no interruptions. Now we're back in our selfies room.
Oh, shit. Oh, my head. What is going on now?
Now we're transitioning to Silent Hill.
Reality is breaking apart. What am I doing to time?
Our photo.
I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple.
Oh, finally, we get to destroy a photograph instead of enter it.
Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
Alright, Max is going back to save Chloe. Hopefully. So we don't win the Hero of the Year contest. Instead, it's back to writing in our diary with the ripped photo. We don't get on a taxi from school. Instead, Mr. Jefferson burns our stuff. Nice. We don't go with the principal to San Fran. Oh, we're back in the dark room again. And that picture of everybody looking at our selfies is Mark Jefferson dressed as the Hood. What is it, cosplaying as Jason?
God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Which one should we go for? I'll go with this one.
Eat shit and die.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem. Well, I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her?
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
Oh, as if you care.
Really, a moment of silence for Victoria.
Dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Yeah.
He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Also, you took a photo of yourself burning people's stuff.
In a week. There's something weird going on with you. Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
We get it, you're a psychopath. Also, did he really take a photo of himself burning her stuff?
Please. Don't do this.
Does that?
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
No, David, no!
Really? The ex-Marine was beaten by a hippie teacher? Yeah, I totally believe that.
It's you. No more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on.
Alright, people, the third photo should be here,
Can I
actually.
please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
One last picture. That'll get you the third picture, people.
Would you take one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you've finally learned from me.
There we go, third picture.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
David, watch out!
How did you know that? Jeez.
Dang it, I missed it.
Get the camera next to you!
No gun, no balls. Jefferson, it's over. You are not going to stop me.
Yes, David sure dies a lot.
You are not going to stop me.
Grab your gun now!
Got it.
Really, he didn't make that. He really didn't make that, dude.
Trust me. You are not going to stop
Grab your gun now!
me. Got it.
Okay, grabbing the gun does absolutely nothing.
It's over. You are not going to
David,
stop me.
kick that table!
Yes, sir. David.
You suck, man.
You are not going to stop me.
He's hiding a gun over there!
Going to stop me. Going to stop me.
Yes, people, that worked. Distracting him with a broken light worked.
Oh, Lord, Max. Are you okay?
Am I okay? Are you okay?
Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first. He won't be going anywhere when he wakes up.
Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment.
One-liners.
Save Chloe.
We finally
He
did it,
burned
people.
everything, including all of my photos. Warren! Yes! I can use that picture he took of us. Shit, no signal. Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore.
I had no idea he was this sick.
I better go outside and call Warren. Oh, David. Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was going to kill me. Like he did to Victoria Chase.
Oh, no. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
You didn't investigate him.
You kind of suspected everybody.
Yes, and this is what I get for wasting all those hours on the Prescotts. I set my sights too wide. Lack of focus.
I know the feeling.
I wasn't surprised when you accused Nathan of drugging Kate Marsh. I thought so too. And Max, I treated Kate like shit. I know she's a good person, but I'm not. I hope I get to tell her that soon.
Me too. I think that would make her very happy.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only I wasn't so stupid.
No. I told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. But he didn't want to believe me. I should have been more loud.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation. I had all the high-tech toys while you had each other.
Maybe she learned from you.
I think she only learned how to hate my guts. I'm sure you know I hit her the other day.
I know you're sorry.
I'm not going to make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too, but when Joyce kicked me out, I had nothing.
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't want that to happen.
I should never have set up those surveillance cams or kept all those files.
I'm going to tell Joyce I was wrong about you. She does love you. It's pretty obvious.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home after war. Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. A new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she would be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. And I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me Dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step douche. So, where is Chloe?
Uh-oh. Let's tell him the truth.
David, Chloe is dead.
This isn't happening. You can't. No, God. Not Chloe. Max, are you sure?
I'm sorry, that sounded pretty bad.
I saw her. I saw Jefferson Killer at the junkyard. Last night.
Last night? When I was feeling sorry for myself in my hotel room? I promised Joyce that I would protect her and Chloe. How can I face her and explain this? I never even told Chloe that God damn it! You killed my wife's child, you sick fucker! And you took away my stepdaughter!
David, wait!
Max, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. What a mess. What have I done? All that time I wasted with surveillance. Chloe, I'm sorry. Joyce, I failed you. My family.
You didn't fail. You did your best.
Max, you better get outside. You've seen enough of this room.
David, thank you for saving me.
I'm sorry, I had a little trouble believing that reaction. Oh no, not Chloe. Sounds like Willy Wonka caring about one of the bad children dying.
Holy shit. The storm's real.
So is there going to be a driving level through the storm?
Yes. Warren, can you hear me? Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Wells Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thinks this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm's getting smaller. I'm kind of scared.
That's okay. Me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
Let's go save Warren. Boy, thank goodness Mr. Jefferson's beat-up car works. Yes, that is Mr. Jefferson's car. Remember, David had the truck. There's David's car. So let's go save Warren and the people.
I, Trust Limbo, have been warning you people for years that our culture of sin and entitlement will lead to God striking us down. And I'm the one trapped in this fucking radio station. Somebody get me the hell out of here now! Now, goddammit, I want to hear this taxi.
Boy, the storm is causing major lag.
Message.
It's a lag storm.
At 9 p.m.
Max, it's Nathan. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or I didn't want to hurt anybody. Everybody used me. Oh, shit. Be over soon. Watch out, Max. He wants to hurt you next. Sorry.
Really, that was your attempt to redeem Nathan? The principal and David got a lot more redemption in this episode. Okay, it's a storm, not a war zone, people. I don't know how serious Oregon storms get, but why is everybody walking like they're wounded soldiers? Oh, there's the seizure tornado, people.
Hurry up!
Anybody out there? Please! Somebody! Anybody! Help me!
Hey! That guy is trapped!
The trucker guy.
I have to help everybody I can.
Thanks, kid.
You okay?
Once I get the hell out of here, I've been hauling loads for way too long in this shithole town.
Oh, no time travel.
And I ain't never coming back here. You need a lift?
No thanks. I have to find a friend.
You go, girl. You go.
That's actually pretty funny. Alright, people, there's like lots of people that need saving in the storm. There's Alyssa.
Shit. Alyssa needs help again. Please! Help me get down! Alyssa, are you okay? Let me help you down. What's that shit, Mac? Whenever you show up, I have to get out of the way. What's up? Get... No!
She died. Really? She walked back into a hole. Alright, we saved it. There we go. Let's help save Alyssa again.
Come on, Alyssa. Take my hand. Here I go. You did it, Mac. Are you okay? Now I am. We need to get out of here. Alyssa, you go on. I have to help other people. Evan, did you see that tornado? Get the hell out of here. Max, there's no way I can pass up these images. Just look at it.
Different voice actor, much.
Now move your ass. Okay, if you insist. Whoa, Max. Do know things. You're such an idiot. Only if you don't find the safety spot until this blows over. Okay? Now I better listen to the real everyday hero. Come with me. I have to help somebody else first.
Okay. Oh, are you kidding? Alyssa's still on the roof. Alright, people, we're gonna save her again.
Help me get down.
Alright, we saved her. go up there. Alright, is the trucker still dying? Nice rainy streets, though. I gotta admit, those are pretty awesome graphics. Alright. Looking for any survivors. Oh good, the trucker's not there anymore. One less time to thing to waste on.
Death is everywhere. It's following me.
Step over the pole, really.
Please, please, please move! Please, God! Oh, I can't stand seeing these bodies.
I hope we don't have to save that guy. Really, a drawing? We get to look at a drawing out here?
I can't think about all those children out there.
Okay, I think we examined all we could save. I'm not sure if we could save these people, but I don't waste your time. Alright, here we go. Finally made it somewhere safe. Or not.
How can I get out of here? He's dead. Electrocuted.
This can't be the end.
Come on. You have to get out of here right now.
I need to breathe. I need air. Please, 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 please.
Oh, we can use the fuse box from in here. All I need to do is get out of the way.
Get out of here.
The whole town is dying.
Okay. I better hurry to the diner over there. I need Warren's photo.
Alright, people, we're almost there. Did we stop the fire from blowing up the diner? See, if you didn't notice, the gas trail goes right into the RV. There are two photos out here. One is this whale. That's one. And another is that car. You have to get it just at the right angle. Dang it, bad angle, sorry. There we go. Let's follow this. Got it. Oh man, that police car is totaled. The homeless spot.
She's not here. I hope she's in a shelter. I never even asked her name.
Yes, the homeless lady got the safety, people. Let's get the safety ourselves.
Evacuation. Once again, this is not a test. This is not a test. An E6 tornado warning has been issued for Arcadia.
Trust me, I'm trying to figure out how. I swear.
Surrounding counties. The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
Go get him, Juliet.
So, Juliet wrote a paper on the anti-bullying stuff. Alright, we made it into safety, guys. Let's go find Warren.
Max! Oh, Max! Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay? Yes. What about you guys? 2 Wales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people out there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Lauren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce, but it's all we have.
You okay, Warren?
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
There's nothing you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
Well, you were drunk in the last episode and probably didn't care about the double moon.
Everybody is safe here. But I need that photo from Warren to help Chloe. Sorry. Okay, Max.
Oh, Frank made it.
Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman. Frank, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, makes 2 of us. Now, if only I had Rachel back. Now, Max, what about that info I gave you? Did you and Chloe find out what happened to her?
Oh, Frank. I don't know how to say this, so I just will. Rachel is dead.
God, no, please. Please, no, not Rachel. She can't fucking be. Are you sure? I mean, how do you know?
We used the names you gave us to track down a farmhouse. My professor, Mark Jefferson, has this creepy photo torture room. And we found out he was using Nathan Prescott to drug and photograph Blackwell students.
Prescott? Fuck, I knew it. I should never have hooked up with that sick punk. Pompidou hated him. You saw Rachel.
Yes. I wish I didn't. I'm so sorry, Frank. Nathan wanted to impress Jefferson and he killed her.
How? How did he kill her?
He used some drug and gave her an overdose.
An overdose? The only way Nathan could have done that is if I sold it to him. I killed my lioness. No. What have I done? Where is this motherfucker Jefferson?
He's dead. He won't be hurting anybody anymore.
Rachel. Oh, God. She was the one good thing in my life, Max. I know she was too young. I expect her to leave me. Just not how it happened. I would never have stopped her from going after her dreams.
I know. She obviously cared about you, Frank.
Rachel cared about a lot of people. Especially Chloe. But, now I see why Rachel dug her. And Chloe was man enough to ask me for help after all that shit we went through.
Chloe would appreciate that.
You know, the one time I met my dad, the bastard quoted the Bible and said he wanted to enter his house justified. In other words, to do the right thing. Me too. And maybe you're helping me get there, Max. Don't get me wrong, kid, I still think you're weird. But you're cool.